Yes, lads, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Touchline Facts. First and foremost, make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. We've got a late night show today. I'm going to be discussing a recent topic that happened. I think it happened yesterday, innit? The Saturday Social. They were doing an all-time Prem XI or some shit like that. And yeah, I wanted to discuss with people. Hopefully, people come on because I'm supposed to have buy and view on it. I've sent Yasser the link. Things like this. So yeah, hopefully we get a few people on there and have a nice debate about the all-time Prem 11 because there's obviously a massive one going around right now with Ronaldo and Salah, which to me is hilarious. She's a judge. Big up to Gary, my geezer. Big up to you. You know, I need to sort out the comments, bro. They reset all my settings, bro. What are we doing here? Let me sort out. Can I do this? And it does it? What does it do? So yeah, that one's way better. Anyway, Zero, how you doing, bro?
Bro, I'm fine. I'm surprised that there's this conversation going on. As I told you backstage just now. So it's one of them ones in which, I don't mind having a say on that. Because you know what my say is on one side, but, put it that way, there's a line in which needs to be drawn out, bro. You know what I mean?
I hear it, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at this comment here from Melon, bruv. Hazard, Henry, Rooney as the front three. CR7, honourable mention. But this is one thing I want to say. I'm going to start off with this before I even get into it myself, yeah? But obviously, I'm not, is he there? Are you on mute? Oh, yeah, sorry. I do. You said you went like quiet in it, so I didn't know that thing. But yeah, this is one thing I don't get, yeah. This is one thing I don't get, yeah. Is Man United won 13 league titles in 20 years in the Premier League, right? We won more than all the other clubs combined, yeah, together, right? We what do you call it? We haven't won a league in 12 years. We've still got the most Premier League titles. Yeah, if you do a combined 11 with all these other people that go on Saturday Social and Sky Sports, they end up putting one or two Man United players in, and they're putting four Liverpool players in who've won one Premier League title. They're putting Alisson in, they're putting in Salah, they're putting in Gerrard, they're putting in Van Dijk. I'm like, bro, how they got four players in and we've got like two? Yeah, we've won literally 13 times their league titles, Premier League titles. Do you know, it doesn't make sense to me. It's baffling. Do you know what I'm saying? If you've done a UCL all-time 11s, yeah, majority of the time it'll be filled with Real Madrid players. Would it not? Ramos, Ronaldo, Zidane,
in Champions League era, you probably would, yeah.
Yeah, is it all Barca and Real Madrid players?
And you chuck in Neuer, in my opinion, but
yeah, exactly. Yeah, but Bayern have won what? Three Champions Leagues in the modern day. Yeah?
Are we talking just Champions League, not European?
Yeah, UEFA Champions League.
Three.
You've won 3, exactly.
2001, 13, and 20.
That's up there with the most. You know what I'm saying? Cole Terry Village Neville. Listen up, brother. To be fair, he's put 4 United players in. Yeah, but he's literally done a whole XI of Man United and Chelsea, and he just put Henry in. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm guaranteed he's going to put Czech at goalkeeper. Bayern Munich won. Yeah, no, but Bayern Munich have won 6. They've won 6 European. Bayern views here, bro. Big up to you, my geezer. As I was just saying, yeah, I don't know if you heard that backstage, bro. I was saying, like, you know that right now we have all these like debates going around. Yeah, Kurt's in the chat as well. Yeah, about like all-time Prem 11s. Yeah, and you always hear people when they say it on all these channels or all on Sky Sports. They put about 2 Man United players in. Right, and then they put about 4 or 5 Liverpool players in. They put Gerrard, Van Dijk, Alisson, and Salah, and they're the third of 4. They might put Robertson in. They might even put Trent in at right back. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, how have we won 13 and they've won 1? It doesn't make sense. Do you know what I'm saying? If you've done the UEFA Champions League 11, yeah, all time, you would put Real Madrid. It'll be full of Real Madrid and Barca players because they've won the most in that era. Do you get what I'm saying? Barca have won 5. All their 5 have come in the modern era. Do you know what I'm saying? So they've won 5. Real Madrid have won 7 or 8, I think. Gay over Vidic, yeah, that's a troll, mate. Giggs is, bro. This is what I'm saying. Giggs should be in there, but you split it in between eras. Like, makes no sense. Like, for me, it's baffling. How are you putting? How is for me? Yeah, like if you do a 11 for me. The Premier League era, you have to split it kind of in 2 because it's difficult because you have to do 4-3-3. But Giggs isn't going to get into a 4-3-3 because he played 4-4-2. Same with Beckham and things like that. Yeah. So you split into the 4-3-3 era, which let's just say you start from 04. Yeah. It should be filled with Man United, Man City, and Chelsea players. Yeah. You might get Henry in there, the honourable mention. They should get no other player other than Henry, Arsenal. Maybe Ashley Cole, but he's also because he's what done at Chelsea. Do you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be, brother. How are Man United players getting 2 players in? We won 13 Premier League titles. We won 13 out of 20. We've not won a league title in 12 years, yet we've won more than everyone else. Do you know what I'm saying? How is Salah not on the Prem? Bro, he's a Premier League legend. You could say that. But he's nowhere near the best right winger in Prem history. Mo Salah is only a Liverpool, and that's always. But for me, Mahrez is better than Salah. I'd take Mahrez over Salah.
Yeah, but that's football. But that's football. That's different. Like that's.
He won 6 league titles. He won a league title with Leicester.
Yeah, but bro, can I put it to you like this?
Go on, bro.
I'll put it to you like this. You could put anybody in Man City with all the players that they have instead of Mahrez, and they still win the league. Like, I don't think Mahrez was that much of a difference maker, other than maybe 1 or 2 years. Like, he is a baller. I agree with you. Technically, he is a better football player than Salah. I will give it to you.
So what about what he did for his country? What about it?
Yeah, for his country, he won the AFCON. I know. That's one thing he has over Salah, and I'll give you that as well. But what I'm trying to tell you, bro, at the same time, is like, it's not like Mahrez was like consistent week in, week out. It's just that he turned up in some important games. That's the difference, I feel like. You know? Whereas Salah, he's done it consistently, but it is also like in some, not all, some big games turn up. Obviously not like in the Champions League finals, or actually he scored a pen, but still. Like, or in like finals of the cups. Like example, Newcastle, he didn't turn up, you know?
Who?
So it's one of those.
Salah. Yeah, Salah's never turned up in a final, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Ronaldo scored Ronaldo's first ever final for Man United. He scored at 19 years of age. Go look it up. He scored in the final, the first ever final for Man United.
Bro, I'm not denying that. I think Ronaldo should be over Salah. I never said Salah over Ronaldo.
Yeah, I see. I mean, but we're gonna get into this anyways. You lot can. You're Bayern fans, and it's your neutral, innit? You can actually give a logical opinion. As I say, I'm gonna go from a late era. I'm not gonna do the 90s because what you screen shared? You done your own one, yeah?
Yeah. Sorry,
this is what you've done. Yeah, but you put Giggs in. That's fair enough. I would put Giggs in, but I do him for the first era of the thing because you know he does a 4-4-2. Yeah, exactly, bro. No, this is what I'm saying. See these modern day. I'll screenshot it again. Hold on. See these modern day football fans. Yeah, they look at Giggs' stats. Yeah, they look at his stats and go, "We got 4 goals a season, motherfucker." He played for 20 years consistently at the top level, yeah? Do you know? And he changed position. He went from a left midfielder, winger, traditional winger, bombing down the left wing, crossing balls in, to dictating games in the midfield, yeah? This guy was bopping Real Madrid off the park at 40 years of age. Do you know what I'm saying? This guy is an elite, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? If he had modern day PR, people would be sitting there aging like fine wine. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at Luka Modric. Modric plays 1 decent pass every 3 months, and everyone gasses him up. Do you know what I'm saying?
But bro, he was doing it consistently back in the day as well. Let's not act like he hasn't done it consistently back then.
Honestly, bro, 13 Premier League titles, bro. As one player, won 13 league titles. He won the most league titles of any footballer ever. Do you know what I'm saying? Unreal. But Henry, Rooney, he's on with a 4-2-3-1, and you've gone with Lampard and Scholes. Fairs. I wouldn't put Gerrard in there. I don't know about you, lot. Would you put Gerrard in there, Joe? No. He don't even get in my top 5. I'll put
Michael Carrick in there over Gerrard.
I'll put De Bruyne over him.
I actually think De Bruyne deserves more respect than he gets, by the way.
De Bruyne gets talked about as the best midfielder ever. I don't think he's better than Scholes though. I think Scholes is better than even Kurt's a Man City fan in my chat, and he says he reckons Scholes is better.
You know what it is with Gerrard though? For me, man, I feel like in that
George Best didn't play in Prem, by the way.
He was carrying them, bro. Like in Europe at least, not in Premier League, but in Europe, he was actually carrying them. That's the thing with Gerrard. Like,
yeah. Well, what do you think of this Bayern view? I'd personally see. I was always Vidic over Rio, innit? But some people would say Rio over Vidic. You wouldn't put Terry in.
For me, I don't put John Terry in there. I think he's close second to Rio, but you can't like centre backs. If we're going off of like partnerships, partnerships are made for a reason, you know. Because if you're going to put John Terry in there, you've got to put Carvalho in there. Whatever you say his name.
To be fair, Terry was unreal with Cahill at centre back. He made Cahill look good, bro. He made Cahill win a Premier League title. Terry was unreal. Like, I wouldn't knock anyone for putting it in. I think it's between him. Van Dijk, I think, could be in this conversation, to be fair. I do think Van Dijk is definitely top. But for me, it's always been Vidic, Terry, and Ferdinand. They're the top 3 for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Whichever order, I respect any order that people want to put in. Some people will put Rio above Terry. Some people, obviously, people don't like John Terry as well. But do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what that's personally what I would do, man. But yeah, man, what you got Van der Sar in goal? Some people would probably put Czech in, to be honest with you. Yeah, George Best didn't play in the Prem, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, we'd be putting fucking Bobby Charlton or something in. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then Liverpool fans would be sitting there saying Kenny Dalglish, even though they never watched him play. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
No,
Aspie over Neville, no chance, no
Gary
chance.
Neville.
See, I mean, they disrespect all Man United players, bruv. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Gary Neville won 8 league titles. I mean, Aspie was good.
I can't stand him as a pundit, but as a player, he was really good. Really
yeah, he was a top man, bro. Honestly, do you know what I'm saying?
Wait, you guys hear me?
Yeah, Skulls won 11 actually. Skulls won 11 league titles actually. He didn't win 13, he won 11. But do you know what I'm saying? Desai, he was a flop at Chelsea. No? Am I right in saying he was a flop? I didn't really watch him, but no, he didn't win a Premier League title.
He was alright, but not anything special.
He didn't win a Premier League title, I know. He was pre-Roman, no? He rejected Man United for Chelsea, and then pre-Roman, and then sort of thing. Yeah, my 2 centre backs are Rio and Terry. Yeah, I'd go Rio and Terry. I'd go Village and Terry.
Well,
personally,
I'm going Terry and Ferdinand, by the way.
That'd be elite. To be fair, you got the recovery pace of Rio.
If we're going out of the 3 names you mentioned, I'm going Terry Ferdinand, bro.
Yeah, bro, I hear it, man. I hear it. What we got? No, he's gone with Cole. I think that's a given. That's the only one in this list. I think that's a straight given. I don't think anyone ever argues Ashley Cole.
Oh yeah, Ashley Cole clears everybody, bro.
Yeah, he's Skulls again. I haven't looked at that video, by the way, like the full video. I've only seen the clip of them arguing. Boovy, listen, because Boovy got cooked, yeah, because he doesn't know anything about his own club, let alone actual football, yeah. He got cooked by the what's her name, Neve or something like that. Yeah, when it comes to Salah and Ronaldo, it's now made Ronaldo. Oh, look at her, she's cooked him. How can anyone argue Ronaldo's better than Salah? Ronaldo is better than Salah. He's a better player than Salah was at that time. Do you know what I'm saying? I can give you numerous things as to why I think this. I don't care about, Salah did it for 7 or 8 years. Maradona had about 5 good years, did he not? Does anyone sit there and say, do you know what? He's not in the GOAT debate because he only had 5 good years. Do you know what I'm saying? And now, look, we're doing.
But Touchdown, you know what I think people are forgetting that with Ronaldo at Man United? I think they're forgetting that Ronaldo was not the same player at United as he was in Madrid. I think that's what people don't get.
Yeah, he's a different player. Do you know what I'm saying? Neville right back. Yeah, I would probably I wouldn't mind anyone putting Walker or Neville. Any one of them. Do you know what I'm saying? In my personal opinion. Yeah, because, bro, they're both elite, bruv. They both won so many league titles. They're both pivotal and all this shit. I didn't even see you got Van der Sar in goal. You got 7 United players, bruv. That's how the list should be, though, in my opinion. Like, you should have at least 5 Man United players. We created the Premier League, bruv. We made the Premier League the Premier League. Do you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for us, Liverpool and Arsenal would probably still be passing the ball back to their goalkeeper, 1-0 up and all that stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? Doing all that boring football. Boring Arsenal. 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0 to Liverpool. Do you know what I'm saying? We made English football what it is. Yeah, we should have more respect. Any shouts for David Silva? I would always have shout David Silva because I really liked him as a footballer. But I don't think he gets ahead of Rooney in this team right now, and I don't think he gets ahead of De Bruyne because I think most City fans would put Kevin De Bruyne above David Silva personally. Zabaleta did stuff at City, but I don't know about that. I think Walker was unreal, man. I think he's been a lot like people trying to revisionize his career because of recent last year or so. He's fallen off completely. But for me, this is Liam's one, by the way. This isn't even mine. He'd done this himself. Yeah, people. You know what I mean? Skulls in midfield, I think, is a given, bruv. I don't even know how this even debate. I don't even know how people can even argue with anyone that puts Skulls in midfield. Do you know what I'm saying? This guy won 11 league titles. That's more than every other club. You know what I mean? That's more than literally every other club. No club's won 11 Premier League titles. He's won 11 himself. Do you know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something about Paul Scholes. We lost the league on the last day. He came out of retirement and we won the league again. Do you know what I'm saying? He retired. We didn't win the league. He come back in. And he won the league. That's how good he was. Do you know what I'm saying? But these lot, they love a midfielder like Gerrard, who puts in the tackle, does the hard yards, gives it the passion, scores the odd long shot, Hollywood ball. Do you know what I'm saying? Rather than a guy that keeps it simple and knows how to dictate the play. Do you know what I'm saying? Knows how to make his team around him better. An actual team player, not a hero ball merchant. Ozil would be a squad player. Ozil wouldn't even get into my top. Bro, I'd probably have Bruno over Ozil rather than the Premier League era. Do you know what I'm saying? He wouldn't get anywhere near.
Ozil win, it's got to go towards Real Madrid, not Prem.
Yeah, even then, he wouldn't get anywhere near Real Madrid's fucking all-time 11 or La Liga all-time 11. Fair. Do you know what I'm saying? Lampard, yeah, I wouldn't argue Lampard. To be fair, I think a lot of people would put Lampard in. Some people would put Toure in, but I think Lampard, what he did, man, he won in the Champions League. He was the main man. Him and Drogba, do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, the assist. Always remember the assist at the Nou Camp. Do you know what I'm saying? And some of the goals he scored, his goal scoring record was unreal. So yeah, Lampard I wouldn't ever knock. Giggs on the left though. The reason why you've gone 4-2-3-1, I was going to go 4-3-3. I'd put Giggs in another era because I'd put him as the left mid. If you're doing 4-4-2, I'd do that personally because some people are going to sit there and go, well, Giggs only scored 4 or 5 goals a season, forgetting that left mids they weren't goal scorers back then. Do you know what I'm saying? They were different players. They were asked to be traditional wingers, carry the ball, dribble past their man, cross the ball, and obviously they play 2 up front and stuff like that. These types of things. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at Giggs. I'm like, he was unreal with that, and there's a reason why he won 13 Premier League titles. But yeah, I mean, if you're going off that, I'd put him in the left midfield role, personally. But as a left winger, I'm not against any of these picks, to be honest with you, bro. Can't even lie. Rooney in the 10, I think I think Rooney's a given. But I think one thing that hinders Rooney is the fact that he was so versatile that he could play anywhere. That he doesn't really have a position because they don't put him in the striker because they got Henry in the striker. And then they don't put him in a 10 because he was a 10, but he didn't play 10 for a sustained amount of time. Do you know what I'm saying? And then they don't put him on the wing because he didn't play as a winger as a certain amount of time. He also didn't play as a striker for a certain amount of time. So they might put him in the top 10 strikers, but they don't put him as a main striker because they don't want to put him above Henry because a lot of people love Henry because of what when they watched him and how good he was. You might as well put Lewis Skelly at left back with those Arsenal fans now comparing him to Cole. Fair enough, bro.
Why don't you put Rooney in the 10?
He's put Rooney in the 10, bro.
I think you could put Rooney in the 10.
Yeah, he put Rooney in the 10, bro.
And then if you talk about balance of the team, like he could be that second striker / creative. You know what I mean? It'd be like that perfect 10.
Yeah, I hear it, bro. I hear it, man. I need to go for a piss in a minute, so I'll be thinking. This guy's one. What do you think of this one, Alden? What do you think of this one before we go? I'm gonna quickly go toilet quickly. I'll be back on.
Goal. You know what? Petr Cech in goal is a shot. Wait, who's in goal in your thing, Liam? Van der Sar?
Van der Sar. Check.
Oh, can I be, bro? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, from what I've seen bits, a little bit, I rather Peter Schmeichel personally.
Bro, how have you not got Henry in your team?
Wait, he doesn't have Henry in his team? What?
No.
Your Bergkamp is a shout, though. I can't lie.
Oh, Bergkamp's a baller, bro, but he's on the bench. He's not better than Henry, bro.
Oh no, he's not, bro. Bergkamp was not a striker. He was more of like the second striker or like.
Yeah. No.
So he was never gonna take Henry's spot. I'm saying, him and Rooney's a conversation, but I take Rooney still just because Rooney had everything, whereas Bergkamp had he had everything too, but Rooney was more of a killer than Bergkamp. I don't think people get how unbelievable Rooney was in his peaks, bro. Oh my days.
100.
Rooney had it all. Wait, Liam, who's your 10?
Rooney.
Okay, so you done what I recommended. Okay, good. I was gonna say, bro, because Rooney deserves a shout, bro, in this team, bro. You don't get that many goals and then play the way you play at the same time and not get in this team. You put CR7 on the right or on the left or something.
Who?
Well, I can't see because I'm driving. So.
Are we talking about my team or Ansar's team?
I'm talking about you. Ansar is Ansar, bro. Come on now.
He's
gone in the beginning of that thing, bro. Cech is not a bad shout. Goal.
He's got a team full of Chelsea and United players, isn't he? 2 Arsenal players.
What would your team be, Touchline?
My team. Oh, hold on. Let's go. I'd go. Do you know what? Yeah, personal bias. I'd love to put De Gea in goal, but he just didn't achieve what.
No,
I'm doing 04. I'm doing 04. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm doing 04. I'm not doing it from the 90s and stuff like that because I didn't.
Oh, that Schmeichel can't be in there then.
Yeah, Schmeichel. That's why I don't do Schmeichel. I go Cech because of what he did against you lot in the Champions League final. I remember that. Do you know what I'm saying? I know Van der Sar, to be fair, did save against Chelsea, but I'll go Cech in goal.
I'd rather
Personally.
check anyway. I'd rather check anyway, regardless. That guy, bro, with what he went through and what he's done in goal is crazy.
Right back, I'd go Walker because I'm going from 04. I'm not going for what happened in the 90s. I'd go Walker, personally.
Oh yeah, okay, okay.
Yeah, I personally
Okay.
go with him.
Fairs.
Centre back, I'm going Vidic. I'm going Vidic and Terry. No, yeah, Vidic and Terry. I'd go. Yeah, left back Ashley Cole. I think that's a given. I'm going 4-3-3. Yeah, so I'm going to put a DM.
Yeah.
Sitting. Well, I could do a pivot, to be fair. I'm going Scholes. That's a given. Again, Scholes is the best midfielder the Premier League's ever seen. He's top 5 midfielders of all, well, top 6, top 7 midfielders of all time to ever played a game. Yeah, unreal. Do you know what I'm saying? What he did in the game: 11 league titles, 2 Champions Leagues. And if England actually done what they should have done, would build a team around him. Yeah, and actually try and help him. Obviously, he's not the only player they could have built a team around as well. But instead of forcing Gerrard and Lampard into the team, you should have seen which one was best for him because he was the better of the 3. Yeah, and he would have won you the most games. And he would have won you the tournaments. So I'll put Scholes in. I think that's an absolute given. I think he's far too disrespected by people who just don't understand. They ain't got a clue about football. They look at GA, even though his non-penalty goals and assists per game, the non-penalty goals per game was better than Lampard and Gerrard. So I'll put Scholes in. He's a given, as I say. See, centre mid though, there's difficult ones. You know, I'm going to put De Bruyne. I'm going to put De Bruyne in a 1. I'm going to tell you he's the attacking midfielder. I'm putting De Bruyne in. I put him in. I think he's probably top 3 for me in the Premier League era. To be honest with you, I would have put David Silva, but no, I think De Bruyne has probably surpassed him overall in terms of what he's achieved in the game, the treble and and the iconic moments. Whereas David Silva was just a performance guy, like he would just dictate a game and things like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'd go with KDB. But yeah, the third position, man. See, I'm tempted to say Rodri. I am tempted to say Rodri, what he's done, but I'm not going to go Rodri. I don't know. You know, people say Carrick. There's obviously Vieira, but I'm going off 04 plus. I'm not going off what happened in the 90s and things like that. Fabregas is one. Fabregas is a good shout, Fabregas. Yeah, see, I wouldn't put Yaya above these guys. I can't lie. I'd put Rodri above Yaya, in my personal opinion. Oh man. So yeah, I'm gonna go Fabregas. I'm gonna go Fabregas. Anyone ever watches assist against Burnley on his debut?
He's honestly disgusting player, bro.
Ridiculous level footballer. Yeah, honestly. Who any other names that anyone would think to be in there? Obviously, Lampard would be in there. Some people.
Which Fabregas would you put in there? Would you put an Arsenal one or Chelsea one?
Well, it'd be both in it because he was good at both. To be fair, and he more Chelsea, I'd say. But yeah, do you know what I'm saying? He's both putting half the badges in. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. I'd go. Yeah, Fabregas. I think for me, even if you want to talk international, I know he wasn't in the Premier League at the time, but he won Euros twice, I believe, and he won the World Cup. He didn't win did he win a Champions League? Did he win a Champions League? I don't think he did because he didn't win a Champions League at Barcelona.
No, I think he left before Barca won their Champions League.
Yeah, no, and he joined the year after. Yeah, he joined the year. We're talking about Fabregas.
Yeah. By the way, sorry to interrupt, guys. Can I make a team call? Because I have to bounce. I'll make it quick.
Yeah. Hold on. All right. Let me just finish this one. Yeah, I'll literally be 5 more minutes. That's right. Yeah?
If that's the case, bro, I'll just type it in the chat.
Oh, no worries.
See you guys.
What's up?
But yeah, big up, see you coming on. Right wing.
Yeah,
I'm going CR7. I think that's a given again. Ballon d'Or. Not that I really care about it, but goal in FA Cup final. The goals in the title runnings. Go back and look how many goals he was scoring in the title runnings, and Champions League final goal, 2 Champions League finals. The goal against Porto. There's so many iconic moments this guy's got. Yeah, like he's just a ridiculous footballer. In my personal opinion, I don't know about you, what you lot think, but I think he's miles better than Salah. I'd even put Mahrez on left wing. I'm going Hazard as well, by the way. and going Hazard at left wing. I think he's miles better than Mane, who's probably the second best in this era. I mean, is there any other players? Anyone know in the chat? Any other left wingers that have played recently, like in the last 10 or so years? I don't really know. Anyone else? Sterling? Nah, I think Hazard's miles better than these guys, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I think Hazard and striker, I put Aguero. Someone put Nabry, Sane. Yeah, striker, I'm putting Aguero. Do you know what I'm saying? None of this Harry Kane hype. For me, Sergio Aguero. For me, he's one of the only players I've ever played against, and I've been scared to play against. Same with Hazard. Like, I've been scared. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't ever do that. I don't ever operate in the realms of fear watching football. But there's players that will make you fear when you play against them. You just know they're gonna do something. Do you know what I'm saying? When you don't want him to get the ball, you give him an ounce of thingy. Yeah, Aguero would Aguero, look at his goal against Liverpool when they beat him 2-1. Yeah, with the weirdest angles. He would score goals. He would nutmeg a centre back and score a goal from the weirdest angles. He would score a header and he was 5 foot. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he would score every type of goal. Left foot, right foot striker. For me, yeah, people are going to sit there and go, how can Henry? I'm doing 04 plus. And even then, I'd argue, I didn't watch Henry like that, innit? So I'm not pretend I do. Aguero for me is arguably better than him, bruv. Aguero was unreal. You know what I'm saying? This guy, bro, as I said, for me, he's the best striker I've ever seen in Prem. People sitting there giving Harry Kane, as I said, this comment is people on TikTok muting app saying Harry Kane's better than Aguero. Yeah, Aguero's goal against QPR is worth more than every single goal Harry Kane's ever scored. And it's more iconic than any goal Harry Kane's ever scored. The geezer literally won his team the league title on the last minute of the last day of the season. Yeah. Plus all the other stuff that he's done. Do you know what I'm saying? 5 Premier League titles. He didn't get the Champions League. Obviously, he was crying. His last ever game, I think, was Porto. Do you know what I'm saying? He got left crying. But however, for me, yeah. And Hazard, again, another player. I remember Hazard used to just sometimes get the ball. I mean, the FA Cup final, he done it against us. He got the ball when Phil Jones gave away a penalty. And they won the game against us in the FA Cup final. The Europa League final, you want to talk about the Premier League title runnings. This and Hazard was just unreal, bro. He's just one player that you looked at. And for me, like, that's proper fear. Like how CR7, people will talk about CR7. Yeah. I feel a bit annoyed though, because I've not put enough United players in, you know. Like, I want at least 4. Yeah, I want at least 4, man. Do you know what I'm saying? See, I'm putting Rooney above KDB. Swap KDB out, put Rooney in the 10. Yeah, put Rooney in the 10 and put KDB. Yeah, sorry, KDB, mate. Yeah, I'm saying. Put Rooney in the 10. Do you know what I'm saying? I want 4 United players. Yeah, but yeah, as I was saying, Hazard was just pure scary, bro, for me. Pure fear. Do you know what I'm saying? Giggs should be there. Bro, it's 04 plus, innit? So I'm doing 04 plus. But yeah, Giggs was in Bayern Views one. But yeah, that's my team. Hazard was just pure scary, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? When I watched this guy play against my club, against other teams, the goal against West Ham, there's things, the goal against Arsenal, the goals against Liverpool. You know the goal against Liverpool that no one ever talks about? Yeah, go look at this goal he scored in the Premier League. I think when Liverpool used to have red nets. Yeah, bro, it's one of the weirdest goals you'll ever see. I don't even know how he done it. He done some little cute angle, little shimmy, bang. Bro, this guy, for me, did you put Ivanovic? Oh, is this your team?
No, I'm doing Zia's team.
Oh, no worries, yeah. But that's my team anyway. So I went with Cech, Neville, Terry, Vidic, Cole, Ronaldo. Oh, no, sorry, Ronaldo. Sorry, Scholes, Rooney, Fabregas, Ronaldo, Hazard, Aguero. That's for me. That was my team. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up to Mustafa, man. I always see you in other chats, but I ain't seen you in my chat though. Big up to you, my geezer.
Let's do Zia's team. So Zia's gone with Ivanovic, Ivanovic.
Salam Mustafa.
He went with Ria.
Somebody put an Ivanovic. Yeah, I would. For me, he'd be probably 3rd or 4th. I'd probably put Walker and Neville above him, to be honest with you.
Check.
Actually, where's the fucking balance? I didn't even see your team. Hold on, let's see your team, bro.
Cole. So
Cech, Ivanovic, Ferdinand, Terry, Cole, Scholes, KDB, Hazard, Ronaldo, Rooney, Henry. That's a very good team, a very respectable team. Do you know what? Yeah, I'll always respect teams that have Scholes in it. I'll always respect them. Because there's far too many mutants that sit there and want to sit there and tell me that Paul Scholes is some overrated player. Apparently, Mustafa, I know you're a United fan, yeah? Apparently, all of our players are overrated, yet we won the league every year. That makes sense, does it? and Fergie paid the refs, and Fergie was overrated. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Do you know, personally, if you wanted to go from, should I do a personal 11 as well afterwards? Should I do a personal 11 that I personally would like to put in? Yeah, just my personal feelings. I might do one personal 11. Yeah,
Can't spell.
because for me, yeah, like there's a personal 11 to what I would do, and I would sit there and make certain other players I'd put in. Do you know what I'm saying? Just because like, I know they didn't achieve as much, but like personally for me, they were my goats. Do you know what I'm saying? This is his team.
Yep.
Yeah. Do an all-time UCL lineup. Do you want to do that?
Wait, did he not? Wait, hold up. He said Skulls more than KDB for me. Liam changed KDB. Wait, what did you put in your midfield? Hold up.
You put KDB though. You put KDB,
Yeah,
bro.
he's
He's put Roy Keane in the 6, and he wants Scholes in the 10 instead of KDB. So he wants Keane in there. Well, to be fair, which is a good shout to be fair, but I didn't do the 90s plus in it.
Keane in the 6 for me. Change KDB. So who am I? So you keeping Rooney in or not?
No, he's putting Scholes where KDB is and putting Keane where Scholes is, or the other way around. Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I get you.
Yeah. Do you want to do an all-time UCL lineup?
Yeah, we can do.
No worries, man.
Okay, so I'll just put it in the middle of his name. What a dickhead! Right, move that. Put him up there. Him there.
Oh, cool. Let's cut this, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But this is solid teams. I respect a lot of these teams. Yeah, like to be fair, I've spoke to you though. You lot have put some good teams in, bro. Yeah, I mean, none of you have put any Liverpool players in. Like literally, none of you have put any Liverpool players in. But when I see other people do it, they put 4 or 5 Liverpool players in. And I'm like, bro, they've not even been able to beat Man City this era. Yeah, Man City have been able to dominate them. Yeah. If Man City can't get many players in, how are Liverpool going to get players in? And people can't go, they've got a better squad. Well, how can they have a better squad? Quality over quantity. Do you know what I'm saying? If you've got the best centre-back of all time in Premier League history, the best goalkeeper of all time in Premier League history, the best right winger in Premier League history, the best midfielder, obviously, he doesn't play with him, Gerrard, but some people were saying the best right-back in Premier League history in Trent. That should outweigh the fact that Man City have a right winger in Mahrez and Bernardo Silva. Do you know what I'm saying? They can do it. No, Liverpool City, but yeah. No, to be fair, this is Zir's one. This is Zir's one. He did have KDB in. This isn't my one. This is Zir's one. Zir talks one. You can cook him, right?
Are you Are we doing just Champions League or are we doing European Cup as well?
No, just UEFA Champions League, bro. Because I'm not. I didn't watch that. Like,
yeah, no. That's
I put George Best in, bro. I was always thinking. Right? Can I just say? Before we do this 11? Yeah, this all-time UCL 11. Can I just say? Are we excluding Leo Messi and Ronaldo because they're obvious, or are we not?
No, I feel like you have to put them in, don't you?
Yeah, you have to put them in. But that's what I'm saying. That's why. Are we just going to exclude them because we know that they're the best? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it makes it a little like Messi, Ronaldo is like, of course. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's see what answer in the chat want. What Zia and everyone in the chat, let me know. You got Adam. Zia says you got Adam. He says leave Messi alone. I don't know if that means don't put him in there or whatever. They got to have sealed over.
Right, bear with me. I'm just doing mine.
No, well, we could do one together if you want, bro.
Well, let me share this.
Put Maradona too. Personally exclude different breeds. Yeah, he answer's gone exclude. Asil's, well, whoever else is in the chat, let me know. Do you know what I'm saying? We've got 1-1 right now. Zia's gone, put them in, and Answer's gone, exclude them. Because they're just, bro, it's just a given, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like these two are the two best players of all time, and they've dominated the Champions League for 10 plus years. All-time great. Yeah, no. We're doing UCL all time, though. Only UEFA Champions League. Pele never played in the Champions League, bro. Neither did Maradona. I don't think he did either. Did Maradona play in the European Cup? And I never won it. Ronaldinho and Messi's a must, yeah. But we're going to get into this anyway. Let's get into this, bro. Let's start with your one. Oh, you've already done it? I know you haven't, no, man.
Neuer, Lahm, Ramos, Maldini. What's his name?
Marcelo.
Yeah.
You can have whoever you want. Yeah, fair. I'm gonna. Do you know what? I'm gonna exclude Messi and Ronaldo. Liam put 11 players. Yeah, I'm gonna exclude Messi and Ronaldo because they're just given. Do you know what I'm saying? They're just a given. Like you can't. Ronaldo's called Mr. Champions League. Messi's won 4. He's got both top goal scorers, both top 2 assisters. Do you know what I'm saying? They both got the most goals in the knockout stages and the group stages. They broke all the records, so you might as well just exclude them personally. But yeah, it makes it more interesting, doesn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? Because Ronaldinho probably wouldn't have got in if Ronaldinho gets into any of our 11s. He probably wouldn't have got in if Ronaldo was there. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't choose because I support Barca, so midfield's stacked. Yeah, the midfield is stacked, but midfield's going to be probably. Oh man, it's going to be difficult, bro. This is so difficult. You know, this is going to be so difficult.
Ooh.
This is going to be difficult. Imagine you're putting Iniesta in.
No, he doesn't go in my team for me.
You're going to put Modric.
No, he's not going in either.
Rose put fuck all Madrid players in. Why are you putting R9 in?
Yeah, he played in the Champions League, didn't he?
He never won it though. We're doing what they did in the UCL.
Okay.
Because otherwise I would. Well, I mean that's just the best 11 ever, isn't it? Yeah. So.
Okay. What to put up front then?
Samuel Eto'o is a good shout, to be fair. I think he won it 3 times now. Or 2 times. But he won it 2 times at 2 different clubs back to back. He won back to back trebles. It's a good shout, to be fair. Man, I can't choose, bro. Trust me, I'm gonna lose my head, bro, filling this one. I can't lie. I got a first few. I got I think the defense is the easiest part of the team. Inter, yeah. He didn't he play right back or something for Inter and something, or in like a game or some shit. But yeah, he won it with Inter and Barca, bro. Won back to back trebles. I think Pep got rid of him. It's kind of peak, and Pep get rid of him for for Zlatan, and then they done like a swap thing, and Inter won the Champions League, and Zlatan didn't win it, and then Zlatan got sold, and then Barca won it again. Yeah, Pep got rid of Zlatan, but he also got rid of Eto'o for Zlatan, and then he got rid of Zlatan because Pep's just pepping it. Yeah, he got rid of Ronaldinho. He got rid of Deco, I want to say as well. Yeah, man. What have you gone with? Lewandowski's a great shout, you know. He's won twice, no? Has he won it twice? He's won it once.
Once, I think.
Yeah, he won it once. You're right.
Well, there's no way I can't have an AC Milan badge.
We got to get rid of R9. Fucking disgusting, man. He didn't understand. I don't think he understood that it was what they did in the UCL. This guy's gone Neuer, Lahm, Puyol, Baresi, Maldini, Xavi, Hullet, Robin, Benzema, Ribery. Do you know what? Benzema would probably be up there for me. No, yeah. Said that. Benzema would be up there because he's obviously he's third top goal scorer, 4th top goal scorer now. He's won it 5 times. So yeah, you know, now you've said Benzema, that's popped straight in my head. I'm putting Big Dick Benz in there. Deco, whatever. He's ruined Barca now. He's not getting respect from me. What is he like the DOF or something at Barca?
Ramos needs to badge. Need an AC Milan badge. There's no way I don't have an AC Milan badge like that.
Maldini. He wants Luis Diaz. Fucking hell, bro.
Sorry, what?
Bro, apparently Deco at Barca, who's a DOF or whatever, he wants Luis Diaz, which is crazy. But yeah, this guy, Neuer Land, that's brilliant, bro. Neuer for me is a given. Tar from Leverkusen. Fucking hell. Hullet. Did Hullet ever play in the UCL? I don't think he did, bro. I don't think Hullet did play in the UCL, no? Am I right in saying that?
I'm not sure.
I'm sure he didn't because he was a Chelsea manager in the 90s.
Right, he put in Puyol over Ramos. That's mad.
Yeah, that is mad. I can't lie. Ramos for me is straight in, bro. But then again, he is a Barca fan, so he probably doesn't like Ramos. But yeah, I want to move on to my team because I'm I don't even know who I'm going to put in, man. But this is his team, bro. You got Neuer, Lahm, Ramos, Maldini, Marcelo, Xavi, Busquets, Ronaldinho, Neymar. Bro, he's got 2 Madrid players. To be fair, as I say, we are excluding Ronaldo, so he would be in here. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that would be 3, and he was the main reason as to why they want so much. But personally, I'd have at least a Madrid midfielder, I think.
What would your team be then?
I'd go Neuer in goal, straight up. That one's easy for me. Dino for Hully, put off. Ramos is WWE. Right back, I'd go. I mean, I know people know who he is in it. You know, people are going to say something, but it is Dani Alves for me. I think it is Dani Alves. I know, obviously, something's gone on with him nowadays, but he won it. I think he won it 4 times now with Barca, and he's played with all the top clubs. Like he's got to about 7 finals because he got to a final with Juventus. No, I think he might have got to 2. No, he got to 1. He got to 1. Yeah, he got to 5 finals. Should I say 5 finals, and he won it 4 times. I want to say he won it 4 times. Did he win it 4 times? It was 3 or 4. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, he definitely won it more than Lahm. I know that because I think Lahm only won it twice. Right, Ramos. Yeah, Ramos for me is obviously in there just for the 2 guys. Didn't he score twice in the Champions League final?
Yes.
Yeah, brother, and he scored 1 in the last minute to save his team from embarrassment. So yeah, for me, Ramos is a given, the best, one of the best centre backs of all time, and definitely in the UCL, literally. Mr. Real Madrid. Do you know what I'm saying? How many Champions Leagues has he won? 4. Yes, 4, innit? It is 4. Unreal, bro. Centre back. How many did Maldini win? Because I never watched him, so I wouldn't know. But I imagine he won. He won 1 with Ancelotti, and he won 1 in 03. Was it when they beat Juve on pens? He won 1 in 07 when he beat Liverpool, and I imagine Milan would have won another 1 in the 90s. So he's probably won 3 or 4. So I'd go. I'd go Maldini, but Varane, Champions League Varane, Pepe. Isn't he playing centre backs?
Apparently, he's got 5, bruv.
Yeah, but some of them will be European Cups. But fair enough. Yeah, I'll put Maldini in now. He's got 5. Oh my gosh. Well, apparently he's got 5. He did play a part in the biggest bottle job though ever in Champions League history. You know, I mean, 3-0 up half time and then bottling it. But he would have 6. Do you know what I'm saying? Fair play though. Yeah, Maldini. Marcelo at left back. I already gave you that one. That one's for me. Yeah, I think that's a given. I think that back 4 is the back 5 for me is the easiest one. The only one I was a bit unsure was a Maldini because I didn't know how many he actually won and what he actually achieved. But yeah, them 5, that's solid for me. I think you'd struggle other than Lahm. I think everyone else would probably agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously you've gone with Lahm. I think a few people might go Lahm, but for me, I go Dani Alves because just how good he was. We're doing the best UCL team, Nors, bro. We're doing the best UCL team. So you wait for Champions League team. So that's what we're doing. But we're excluding Messi and Ronaldo because obviously there'd be a given into it. Do you know what I'm saying? Road to 1K, get touchline to 1K. Come on, man. We're road to 500 in a minute. We're 85 off, bro. So big up, man. Yeah, midfield. I want to put Toni Kroos in, bro. I really want to put Toni Kroos in, man. I love Kroos so much. But people are going to say, oh, Modric. It's got to be Modric, I think, because of the moments. But then, who would you go, Modric or Kroos?
This is your team, though. So it's whoever you think.
Yeah, but the thing is with Kroos is he doesn't have the assists or like the moments, like, you know, like the moment that Modric done to Rodrigo or the Decima, the corner.
To be fair,
corner
it
Modric.
was Kroos that basically knocked Bayern out. I know, obviously, the shenanigans.
Oh, that pass to Vinny, innit? Yeah.
That pass to Vinny was elite.
I'm going Kroos. I don't give a fuck. I always prefer Kroos to Modric. No, I don't like Modric. Modric's one. Even when Modric was at Tottenham, I was like 5 years old. I was like watching him. He's scoring bangers every week. Yeah, I'm still going Kroos. For me, Kroos is better than Modric. Iniesta for me. But I'm going 4-3-3. I'm not going with a 10. I'm going Iniesta. Actually,
You going with a 6 and an 8, or you going 2 6s?
put Iniesta in first. Put Iniesta in first.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Fuck it. I'm going a diamond. I'm putting Pirlo in. I'm putting Iniesta in, and I'm putting who in the 10, bruv? Who in the 10? Pirlo is in for me. Yes, this is my team, bro. I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. This is my team. Yeah, this is my personal opinion. I'm going Pirlo in. This guy, but how many did Pirlo win? Because he must have won 3 or 4. Because he got to 2 finals with, I think it was 1 or 2 finals with Juve. Yeah, Ronaldinho, Neymar, Zidane are probably in. Hold on. Oh man, they only won 1 though. All of them only won 1. Ronaldinho, Zidane, Neymar only won 1. Who was the? I'd say Zidane was the catalyst more than the other two, because Neymar was, people would say Messi. Even though, by the way, you as a Bayern fan would know Neymar was cooking in the knockouts because he scored 3 against you, didn't he? Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, Neymar, but I'd go Zidane. I'd put Zidane in the 10. I'd go with a diamond. I'd go with Cruz, Pirlo at the 6. No, Cruz at the 6, Pirlo in the 8, Iniesta in the other 8, and then I'll put Zidane in the 10 for me. That'll be my 4 in midfield. I think that'd be unreal, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
You're going 2 strikers or 1 striker?
Yeah, I'm going to go 2. Gonna have to go 2, and I. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Pirlo got 2 UCL. I can't. I thought he had more than that, but yeah, but they both have AC Milan. He's got to 4 or 5 finals, though, isn't he?
Yes, he's not there.
So yeah.
Then let's put Zidane in. Change that up.
And then right. So Zidane instead of Ronaldinho, and then you got it. Bang on. Yeah, Zidane. And then I'm going Roberto Carlos. Nah, Marcelo's won 4, bro. Marcelo's miles better than Roberto Carlos, anyways. Roberto Carlos is a fucking outside the boot free kick merchant. Striker Benzema straight away. That's one of my strikers. 4th goal scorer, 5 UCLs. I think 4 or 5 UCLs. Very disrespected. One of the greatest assists ever in Champions League history. Go look at his assist against Atletico Madrid away from home, from the corner flag. He dribbles past 3 players and then puts on a play. I want to say it was for Isco, but it might have been Ronaldo.
The fucking thing.
I'd go with him, Benzema. Yeah, as I say, he scored. I don't think he's ever. No, he has scored in the final. He scored against Liverpool in the final. But that, you can thank Karius for that. To be fair, yeah, him, Benzema. Yeah, for me, I think he's far too disrespected. I know he's finishing at times let him down. He didn't score consistently 30, 40 goals. Like Lewandowski was breaking records. Do you know what I'm saying? At Dortmund, Lewandowski was balling out at Dortmund. I remember Lewandowski when I think he scored 4 goals in 1 game against Real Madrid.
Real Madrid, yeah.
Exactly. And that's why Lewandowski, for me, is the 2nd striker, because I know he's only won 1. He's got to 2 finals in it because he got 1 with Dortmund, which for me, instantly, straight away, I know he didn't win it, but getting to a final with Dortmund, for me, is kind of crazy. I can't lie. And to put 4 past Real Madrid, bear in mind, he was like 21. He must have been like 21 or 22 at the time. To put 4 past Real Madrid is crazy. He's the 3rd top goal scorer. He may win it again this season, by the way, at 35 or 36 years of age. And yeah, some people would argue, I think he should have won a Ballon d'Or in 2020, personally, when they called it off. I think they called it off, and I think he should have won it that year. I think he should have retired of at least 1. I don't think he should have won it the next year. I think that was Messi's year. But I think that the year before, I think was, for me, my personal opinion, Lewandowski. And yeah, man, for some people, look, Ronaldo Nazario, he never won the Champions League, bro. He never won it, so that's why we're not going to put him in there. If this was a World Cup all time, he'd be fucking first name on the team sheet. Do you know what I'm saying? But because he's a UCL, I'm putting Lewandowski in. Lewandowski is the only one that people are going to look at because it's one, it's obviously one thing. But I would have, let's just say this hypothetically, if I'd done a 4-3-3, I would have had Benzema, I had Lewandowski, and I would have probably had Bale on the right wing. Kroos over Modric, yeah, bro. I'd have Kroos over Modric. That's my personal opinion. I always liked Kroos more, bro. I can't lie. I don't know about you, though. I always thought Kroos was the better player. I always thought Kroos thought Kroos was the one that never got dominated. Every time I see Modric play against a decent midfield, he was getting popped off the park. I used to see that. Do you know what I'm saying? Even then, brother, are you mad? Brother, that's what I think, brother. What do you think? Would you take Kroos over Modric?
That's a hard one. Yeah, probably. He won it with us as well, if you remember.
He did win it with you, didn't he? Of course he did. I don't think he played in the final, though, no? He didn't play in the final, am I right in saying that?
No, I don't believe so.
Bruv, he's got 2, bruv. Kroos, yeah, you're right. Kroos has won it 6 times, no?
Yeah, he won 1 with us.
Modric has won it 5. No, Modric has won it 6. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because he didn't win La Decima, did he? Modric did. Yeah, never mind. They both won 6. Yeah, he did. But he's been to what? He must have been to the final before as well. So he's been to 7 finals. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, for me, Cruz is better. Ronaldo Nazario's never won the UCL, bro. For me, Cruz is like, I think Cruz is.
Right.
I think
I'll
he's
be
top
right back.
5
1 sec.
mids ever. No worries, bro. That's my team. Yeah, I've gone with Neuer, Dani Alves, Ramos, Maldini, Marcelo. I've gone with a diamond because I didn't want. There's no Messi, Ronaldo, so there's no wingers. If it was a winger, I would have probably put Bale in. But I've gone with Cruz, Iniesta, Pirlo, and Zidane. As the diamond, I've gone with Lewandowski up front with Benzema as a strike partnership to the 3rd and 4th top goal scorer. And yeah, let me know what you disagree. Also, we've got Phil here disagreeing with me putting Cruz above Modric. But that's my personal opinion. I always thought Cruz was the better player. I don't know what you lot think. I need to go to the toilet though. But yeah, let me know what you think, man. And subscribe if you're new. Yeah. Ribery could have been on there if I was doing wingers. But I've done no wingers. I've done a diamond. I've done 4 midfielders rather than having a right wing and a left wing. Personally, I thought I would have been the best for the team, in my opinion. I feel like the midfield is more names in the midfield than wings, because that's why if we put Messi and Ronaldo in this, they would have been in it. But that's why it makes it a bit more interesting, because there's no Messi, Ronaldo, so the left wing and right wing is not given. And I'm like, there's not many names in there, because I'm like, hold on, let me just take this off real quick, because my camera's gone out of focus. That's why. Yeah, right. Because Messi and Ronaldo, yeah, are such a given. Now they're not. For me, there's more names deserving in the midfield than there are names deserved in the wings. Because for me, my personal opinion, the likes of Pirlo, Kroos, and Modric, and Iniesta, Xavi, they've done more in the Champions League than Neymar and things like that, than these types of guys. Because in my opinion, they would have Neymar. People have a disappointment. People will sit there and go, Neymar. They think Neymar's had a disappointing career. A lot of people, don't they? Do you know what I'm saying? And a lot of that's because he didn't win a Champions League at PSG. So for me, I would go with that instead of playing the left wing, right wing. But if I was to go left wing, right wing, as I said, my 3 midfield would be Kroos, Iniesta, and Xavi probably, or Pirlo, one of them. Xavi or Pirlo, one of them. Right wing would be Bale. Striker would Benzema. Left wing would be probably Neymar or Ronaldinho. Didn't Ronaldo Nazario win the UCL in 2002? I don't think he did. He was at Inter, bro. He was at Inter, no? At that year. He won the Ballon d'Or on that year because he won the World Cup with Inter. That was his injury year. I'm going for a toilet. I'll be back in a minute. But yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think. Search that up for me, yeah?
Yeah. Why is it gone with this? This thing's so dumb sometimes. I said how many Champions League does Ronaldo have, and it comes up with Cristiano. This stupid thing, bruv. This thing's peak. Right, where is... There he is. Nazario. Stupid thing. No, despite success over the past decade, Ronaldo never won the UCL in his career. No, he never won it. He never won it. And yeah. Big up to everybody locked in though. Smash the likes, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Big up to everybody. If you want to check out my channel, it's the Buy and View. I'll put it in the chat. Not a link, I'll just type it. But yeah, obviously stay here to watch the rest of this stream with Touchline. Support the boy, man.
Come on, man. I'm back. Right. Yeah, he has no UCL. Yeah, I'm sure he has no UCL, bro.
No, he doesn't. He never won.
Yeah. I knew he never won a UCL. Everyone used to say that. And he actually was part of the squad when Milan won it in 03. AC Milan, I believe. I could be wrong. No, it might have been 07. But he didn't play a game because of his injury, so they didn't give him the medal. But yeah, he was actually part of a team. Something along them lines. It was either 03 or 07, whichever one the year they won it. AC Milan.
That makes no sense, does it? Like,
yeah.
The guy's got a Ballon d'Or but never won a Champions League.
Yeah, because he won the World Cup twice, don't it?
Yeah, true.
Did he? When did he won? He won the. When did he? He won it in '97, didn't he? He won it at 17 or 18 or 19 or whatever. Something like that. The Ballon d'Or. Yeah, if you're going all-time 11 without UCL or World Cup 11, Nazario's in there, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Some people will say he's better
half the team's Brazilian, bro. If you do
people that I know that are 30 odd, they'll tell me he's the real Ronaldo. They'll say he's better than Cristiano. Like, they'll watch him and they went, yeah, he's miles better than Ronaldo. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I never watched him, so I wouldn't know. But that's what people would say, innit?
Mm.
Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, what do you lot think in the comments? Let me get through some of these comments because I haven't even seen some of these. I know you want a Super Cup or a Cup Winners' Cup with Barca. I don't think he has a UCL. Yeah, he doesn't. Frank Ribery. Ribery is a good shout to me. You didn't put Ribery in yours, did you? You put
No, I
Neymar.
had Neymar in front in mine. Yeah.
Did Ribery win more than Neymar? No, Ribery won one.
You won one, I believe.
How many did Robin win? Did he win one with Madrid? I don't think he did.
Robin.
See, it's clear. This Norse guy, by the way, he's like 15, 16. He's the biggest Ronaldo, one of the biggest Ronaldo fans I know, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, but Norse, you didn't watch R9, so how could you say he's better? You never watched him. Do you know what I'm saying? I get people go, oh, you look at the stats, but did you see Ronaldo today? You didn't watch the game, did you? Because you watched Germany, Italy.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
He's such a shameless guy, and don't he? Do you know what I'm saying? He scored an open. He dropped a stinker, scored an open goal, and then done the C. You know what I'm saying? Andre is set for a move to Saudi Arabia this summer. Yeah, I know. No, I heard Saudi Arabia are interested. Listen, Zia, hit your mates up, bruv. 50 million and he's all yours, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? 50 million and he's all yours, man. But they got to
everyone. If you're going to Saudi, you want more than 50, bro.
I just want my money back. That's all I want. Just give us our money back. Do you know what I'm saying?
More like 150.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? And listen, 100 million for him and Casemiro, bruv. Take it or leave it. Do you know what I'm saying? I think big up to Playlist, my geezer. Big up to you, mate. See you later.
Plus.
Danny Alves, Lewandowski's a great shout. Yeah, no United player. No, not in an all-time 11 UCL. Ronaldo would be in. To be fair, Ronaldo would be in, and he's obviously United, Real Madrid. He'd be in. But for me, there's no. Who would be the closest one in, do you reckon, for United? Because I wouldn't put Scholes above any of those. As much as I put Scholes in the other one, I can't put him above Kroos, Iniesta, or some people would say Xavi, maybe, but I can't put him above Kroos, Iniesta, Zidane.
Shit, that's a question and a half.
And Rooney wasn't that good in the UCL. Never scored. No, he did score in the final actually, but we lost it.
Maybe I don't know. That's a hard one. Maybe the thing is, then you'd have to take Marcelo out. I was going to say you could put Maldini left back and put maybe Rio or Vidic in, but then you have to take out Marcelo.
They only won it once though. That's what I'm saying. Whereas Scholes is the one that won it twice, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a hard question.
What do you think of this though? You'd have Xabi Alonso. I know he played for your club. He won it with your club as well, no? Did he win it with your club?
No, I don't believe so.
He won it with Madrid though. Then he won it with Madrid, didn't he?
Yes,
he wasn't in the squad. He wasn't in the squad. He must have been suspended for the final because I remember him in a suit for the game. Yeah. Would you have him above Kroos? I wouldn't.
He's not better than Kroos or Modric.
Bro, not even Rooney. No, bro, Rooney ahead of who though? Like, where are you going to put Rooney? Because he's not better than Ronaldinho. He's not better than Zidane. He's not better than bro. Like, I'd love to put a United player in, but the only one I would say is CR7, and he's, you know, what I'm saying he's not. We excluded him. But yeah, do you want me to do my personal make the best starting 11 now, right quick? What do you mean? What starting 11 for what? I was going to do my personal Premier League 11, personal favourites. Can't lie, because I was thinking about like doing it. I was like, I wanted to put De Gea in and goal in it, but obviously I couldn't put De Gea in goal because Van der Sar and Cech they've done more in the game, innit? But me personally, like I think David De Gea is better than both of them ability wise, or at least on the same level ability wise. Like you would know as a Neuer, some people were saying De Gea was better than Neuer at the time. Do you know what I'm saying? For I think he was for 3 or 4 years he was better than Neuer. When Neuer had that injury as well. Do you know what I'm saying? He sort of fell off a bit. Henry and Salah ahead of who? What in the Champions League, bruv? Henry's shit in the Champions League, bruv. Bruv. Dave has frauded everyone. Henry in the Champions League, he was shit in the Champions League, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Can anyone name me a Champions League goal he scored? I can't think of one. Oh, the Real Madrid one. Sorry, Take that off. Real Madrid won. Other than that, can anyone name me a Champions League goal we scored other than an Arsenal fan? Because I can't think of one Champions League goal we scored other than the one that he ran through the whole team. Prem 11. Yeah, bro, Salah don't get in. Like we Phil, if you want to go back and watch it, we done. I'm going to clip it up anyways and do a video. But yeah, none of us, me, Zia, and Bayern View, and everyone in the chat, one of us put Salah in. He's the most overrated player, one of the most overrated players of all time. But yeah, Henri, I think, was in yours, no? And Zia's. Was he in Zia's? No,
Yes.
I've already done the Prem 11, bro. We already done it. You know what I'm saying? We're an hour into the show, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I want to do my own personal one. That's what I was thinking of. Like the best starting 11 right now, or of any team right now, currently playing. But that's easy, though, isn't it? I feel like that's easy. Who's the best goalkeeper in the world right now? Who'd you say? Would you do that right now?
Courtois, probably.
Yeah, good. I was going to say him or Alisson. Right back, I'd go Trent, but he's defensively. You were saying Kimmich earlier.
Yeah, I would put Kimmich in there, but he don't play there.
Yeah, when he plays there for Germany, he's very good, isn't it? And when he played there for you, like, he's really good. Because he played there last season, didn't he? For Tuchel.
Yeah, eventually Tuchel put him there. Yeah. Best right back right now. Shit. Can't even think.
He's gone Kimmich. This guy's gone Kimmich, bro.
Yeah, Ansar, yeah. But the thing, I guess if you're putting him there, then yeah. Centre back wise, nah, Trent can't defend, bro.
Yeah, what, we going Kimmich at right back?
Yeah, probably.
Centre back Van Dijk. I'd go Rudiger.
Yeah, Rudiger's in there, and probably Virgil.
Yeah. The left back, well, this guy's on DeMarco. He's an Inter fan, by the way, but I wouldn't put him because he's a wing back, not a left back.
I'd go Alfonso, in my opinion. Him or
left back stinks, though, innit? You know, like 10 years ago, who did we have? Marcelo. Even then, it's always stunk from Marcelo, and who else would have been there 10 years ago? I don't even know, bro. Who was Barca's left back? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Jordi Alba.
Jordi Alba, yeah. Jordi Alba was decent, but yeah, I mean, I'm going, I don't know, left back stinks, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Who's Madrid's left? Oh, yeah, Mendy. Mendy ain't getting nowhere near this team.
I'd either go with Theo Hernandez or Fonzie, in my opinion.
No, Skelly. Cucurella. Best centre back is Bastoni. Nah. He's trolling, by the way, because he's a Inter fan. I'm going to go. Fuck. Do you know what? I do quite like that Baldy geezer at Barca, but I wouldn't put him as the best. You went Davies. What's the name people putting in chats? Timber. Nah. To be fair, Dallow's actually a good player, man. Like when he plays as a fullback, but nah, I wouldn't put him there. Yeah, fuck it. Just go Davies, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? I guess. I don't know. Baldy. Is that his name Baldy or Baldy? I think he says it. Baldy? Baldy? I'll probably butcher that name.
Balde, I think is how he says his name.
Balde, that's it. Balde, yeah. Because he's got the Spanish accent. No Barca defender should be in the test 11. That's a Barca fan, by the way.
Yeah.
DM, I know he's not played all season, but we're going to put Rodri in.
It's got to be Rodri. Yeah, he's the best DM in the world.
And he's the best player in the world. Do you know what I'm
saying? Yeah.
So I put Rodri in. Centre mids. I mean, who are you going to put in the 10?
Jamal.
We'll do what? We'll do 1-6, 1-8, 1-10. You're not going to put Bellingham?
No, I'll put him as an 8.
You put Bellingham as the 8? You wouldn't put Pedro in?
Nah, not for me.
Who else is in the 8, lads? Who else is in the 8? There's Pedri. Yeah, this guy's gone Bellingham. Pedri. Who plays for Barca? PSG. Jean Neves.
He's good.
He's very good, isn't he? Yeah, he's only 19 to be fair. Vitina though was one guy I always bought stocks in.
Vitina's a baller.
Vitina's a top player. But yeah, I'd go. Yeah, for me, Rodri in the 6. For me in the 8, I'd probably Jude. Who else is there? See, his football was so fucking dead, isn't it? Jude. City don't have a good midfield, do they anymore? I was just going to probably put De Bruyne in or something. Definitely not putting Declan Rice there.
That fraud, bro. Mad.
Yeah, I ain't putting like Gallagher or some shit like that. Nah. Yeah, Musiala would be my 10. Yeah, I'd go Jude. That's a bit of mid off though, because I don't even rate Jude like that. But yeah, I'd go with that. I'd go with you'd go the same one with me then. Rodri, Bellingham, Jude. Rodri, Bellingham, Musiala. Sorry, that's who you'd go. Caicedo's not better than Rodri, bro. No chance. Yeah, to be fair, yeah, you're right. Palmer. I think I forget Palmer. Palmer would be in, but he's been awful the last 10 games. If he was good last 10 games, I'd put him Palmer in at 10. I completely forgot about him, but he's been awful the last 10 games. As that for me, he's better than Bellingham. But then again, I'd probably put 2 10 to be honest. I'd put Thingy. Elise right wing. What we go? Would you want to go right wing, left wing, or striker first?
Whatever. Right, for me, it's Elise. Elise is the best right wing in the world right now. For me.
See his free kick today.
No, I haven't seen it yet. I'll go
for free kicks. Fucking crazy, bro.
I see loads of people going on about it though.
Yeah, everyone's saying Elise, right? I think we're gonna have to go Elise. I was gonna go Yamal.
Yamal was good. Yeah, Yamal's good. I think right now Elise is better, in my opinion.
Brother, I think they're both sick, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd argue. I mean, but Yamal's just it's also because Yamal's younger, innit? So they're in their brain, even if they're not doing it on purpose, they're expecting him in 3 years' time to be even better than what he's now. Yeah. So they're like, let's say he's the best now because we know he's going to end up being the best. Yeah. So Yamal missed pen today. He scored a pro. There was a sick free kick, man. I was gonna go Yamal, but everyone's putting Elise, so I'm gonna have to go Elise. Just put Elise right wing. Striker. This guy's gone Rafinha, Yamal, Lewandowski. Who do you think? Oh, hold on. I just realised we just forgot someone, bro. We forgot the Egyptian.
Nah, Salah don't get over Elise, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, but some people are going to sit there and say that's so disrespectful because of what he's done in his career.
Well, do you know what they can do, don't they?
Left wing. See, the thing is, is Vinicius Junior has been awful this season, and I don't like Mbappe. But
I'd put
Mbappe's not. You put Rafinha, yeah, because for me, Mbappe. Bear in mind, by the way, but I just realized this is based off right now. By the way, he did say right now, like this moment in time. So
yeah, Rafinha.
Which to be fair, and we did put Rodri in, but yeah, Rafinha. Yeah. See, I wouldn't put Vinicius in because I think Vinicius has been awful this season. I wouldn't put Mbappe in. I would, but I think you kind of have to because it's Mbappe, though. Personally, like I don't even like Mbappe like that, but I think I kind of have to put. Do not disrespect Salah. Look, exactly. But you said Elise yourself, bro. You said Elise yourself. Elise's the right wing. Rodrigo left wing. What do you reckon? Even though you don't play that though. Same with Mbappe.
No, I would play. I'd put Rafinha.
See what we're saying, chat. Are we saying Rodrigo? What's Rodrigo, Rafinha, Vinicius, and Mbappe?
Yeah, but he's winning you the league, Phil, because everybody else is shit.
He's a Palace fan.
All right, he's winning them the league because they're shit. Everybody else is crap.
Yeah, it's true. He's been unreal, though, to be fair, this season, in terms of his numbers.
I said no, Rafinha, no.
Yeah, well, this guy's gone no. Mbappe, yeah. Salah over Mbappe. Yeah, but I'm not putting a Salah up top or left wing. That's horrendous, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Imagine him trying to use his weak foot. Don't forget Barella too. Rafinha, no. What are we saying? Rafinha. He's gone. We've got one no Rafinha and then one with yes Rafinha. So what we saying? Rafinha left wing, yeah? Because you've gone with Rafinha as well.
Yeah.
Rafinha left wing. I think he's got about. I know his league goals are only 13, but I think in terms of all comps, I think he's got like 40 Saint GA because he got loads in the Champions League
as well.
Yeah, he's got loads in the Champions League because he's got a hat-trick against you, didn't he?
Yeah.
And I think he scored the brace or something against Benfica. Do you know what I'm saying? I think he got another goal against Benfica in the knockouts. So yeah, I think I think he's another Barca fan. Barca have been good this season though. Right, they're top of the league, no? And they're second in the Champions League group. They're in the quarterfinals. They've already won a trophy this season. Yeah, I go Rafinha, bro. I think that's Fair. Striker, this one's a debate though, because there's Isak, Lewandowski, Haaland. I'm not putting Gyökeres in because he plays in that league. Can't lie. Even if he is, I'm not putting Gyökeres in. So who would you put, bro? Would you put Kane, Lewandowski? I'm not putting Kane in. I don't give a fuck. I'm not putting Kane in. I can't stand the cunt.
No, I get it. I'm hoping Gyökeres signs for Bayern, but the links are pushing heavier every single day. But I don't know. I don't know if they'll pick him up because we've already got Kane. I don't know.
Yeah, but he's got a release clause in it for 60 million this summer. Both of them.
Yeah. That's a Kobe Manu. Come on now.
Amad Diallo, he's taking the piss. He's put Saka, I put Nwari. I put Gyökeres. No, I can't put Gyökeres because of the league, bro. But then again, like, I'm going to put Lewandowski personally because I think he's not only because of what he's done over the course of the years. I think he's just sick, bro. I just think he's better. I'd rather him. He's a proper gunman, like, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Proper striker. He can score things on the volley, left foot, right foot, outside the box, inside the box. Anything inside the box, though, he's unreal. Like, Lewandowski for me is arguably, I think he's got like nearly 600 goals. He's for me, he's top 5, top 10 strikers of all time. I think he must have bagged over 25, 30 goals this season. He scored a brace in there against Madrid away at the Bernabeu. Yeah, Isak would be, but Isak's in the conversation. I know he just scored in a final and that, but like, I'm not. If I'm going to do that, I'm putting Harry Kane on similar levels to Isak because they've both been similar levels. They both. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Harry Kane has never won a trophy. Isak's just won. One with Newcastle. Fair play. And then you look at like, what do you call it? Like, Lewandowski's been doing this and he's proven that he's the best. Do you know what I'm saying? He's title races, title runnings, Champions League knockouts. For me, yeah, Lewandowski's the striker, man. But what, are you going Harry Kane? Who's Arsenal striker? Havertz, bro. I ain't putting that donkey up top, bro. I still find no someone. Marcus Thuram, Lautaro Martinez, low-key Lautaro Martinez. You know what? Lautaro Martinez, I think I had him 5th in the Ballon d'Or rankings. I think he finished about 7th or 8th. Because he scored 30 goals last season. Yeah, and he won in the league. He scored I remember this, he scored a last-minute goal against Napoli, which won him a cup, the Super Cup final. And then he scored in the extra time against Colombia to win the Copa America. So I was like, he should be top 5 for me, just for them goals, the important goals, and then the number of goals and the trophies he's won. He was robbed, to be fair. Who won it? It was Rodri. Yeah.
Yeah, Rodri won it.
Yeah, man. Anything else the chat wants to do, bro, before we wrap up? Can't even see, bro. These comments are flying in, bro. These are just spamming the fucking...
Man said no love for James Rodriguez. You're mad.
Yeah, the couple of goals. Yeah, bro, that guy ain't getting nowhere near, bro. World Cup merchant, bro. Maybe if you put him in a World Cup XI, he might get on the bench or something. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah, he's lived off that World Cup for years. He's a decent player, to be fair, but... Elise, are we at Real Madrid soon? What do you reckon? I don't think he will be.
No, I don't think so. It's that it depends on whoever they get manager-wise because it depends on formation. The thing is, he
played in the 10 today, I think. Him and Dembele, they were rotating.
It's like a blessing and a curse, the fact that Real Madrid got Mbappe, because they're not even playing Rodrigo in his right position because he's actually a left winger, but they don't play him.
Yeah, he needs to leave, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he's a baller, isn't it? But
they've got three left wingers, elite left wingers as well.
Yeah, it's true, and I reckon one of them will leave. Do you know what I'm saying? Rodrigo could probably play as a false 9, to be honest with you, but that guy's.
If he leaves, though, I would love to know where he's going to go.
Where do you reckon he would go? Bayern?
I don't think they're going to spend the money for him. Real Madrid aren't going to just let him leave.
Well, if he says he wants to leave, they'll let him leave. They will.
Yeah. But I mean, they're not going to just let him leave for like peanuts. It'll be over 100 mil.
Aren't they selling Camavinga this summer? I heard the rumours. They want 70 mil for him.
Raw.
Would you take him?
I feel like an idiot saying no, but no, I don't think so. I guess he could play where the Goretzka plays. I want to.
He's better than Goretzka.
Say it again.
He's better than Goretzka.
Oh yeah. That's why I said he could probably play that. I just want players from our league, mate. That's how we dominated for so long. They need to stop going Premier League players, this player, that player. Give me some players from the German league.
City want him, I think. What are you talking about, Rodrigo? Why would they sell him? I reckon he will end up asking to leave. Like Camavinga's probably said to them, like, we want to leave. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Because if you're not starting ahead of Tuchemeni, bruv, and I don't even rate Tuchemeni, bruv, like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and Camavinga's miles better than him. You might as well just leave. Like, you just people can sit there and do that whole, oh, he's learning from the best. Bro, he's been there for years now. It's time for him to actually start playing, and making his own statement on the game. We need defenders. Barca need defenders. Yeah, I could see Rodrigo going to Bayern.
I wouldn't
Do
mind.
you know what? I completely forgot. How could I fucking forget? I'm scrapping Rafinha left winger. I'm putting Kvaratskhelia there.
Oh, because Kvaratskhelia.
I don't care. I'm putting Kvaratskhelia there. I don't give what people tell me. I completely forgot about him. I'm putting Kvaratskhelia. He's better than all of them. Unreal footballer, mate. He's Jack Grealish. He's Jack Grealish, but can shoot and got pace.
He's more skillful than Jack.
Yeah, and he's more skillful. He's better than Jack Grealish. He's just a buffed up version of that. He's Jack Grealish if Jack Grealish had the shooting ability and the pace and a bit more skill, as you said, and a bit more buffed up. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like the way that they play and stuff like that. Do you know what I'm saying? For me, Kvaratskhelia is better, bro. That's why it's boring. You buy all the best players in your league. That's what we used to do, though. You're right, though. We could do that this summer. We should do that this summer. We should probably go out and clear up all the Premier League teams. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Morgan Rogers, Mateus Cunha. You know, you want to look for a centre back. That geezer at fucking Bournemouth. Which was his name? Dean. Who else?
Spanish one, yeah.
Who's the other one? Who else is there? You know what I'm saying?
We're heavily linked to him as well, that Spanish guy.
I don't think he leaves, though. Oh, no, so actually, I reckon if he does.
Clause, though.
Is he? What's the release called?
50 mil.
Oh yeah, never mind. He's leaving. He's leaving. I thought like Bournemouth would try to hold him to ransom for
100%. Yeah.
Because he's got 50 million pound when he scores. That's a big fumble.
You know, he was at Juventus.
Yeah, they fumbled him. Man.
Juventus let him go.
Yeah, you know they fumbled him. He's Spanish. He's not actually Spanish though. You know, he's Dutch. I don't know why he represents Spain. I think he's actually Dutch. I don't know how he represents Spain.
Nah, then he won't go to Madrid. I think he probably goes to. He'll go to a big club. I don't know if he'll be Bayern or not. Then he'll go to Madrid later on in his career because they're going for Saliba 100%.
Oh yeah, 100%. Would you not put Saliba in this 11?
We said Van Dijk and Rudiger, wasn't we?
Yeah.
I actually think this is going to sound mad, but on form, I think Upper's better than Saliba right now. I really do.
Yeah, that might be true, but like, I don't know.
Obviously, depends on the Bozo moments, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because he obviously
Mercado has fucking been known for that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What? Anyways, anything else in the chat before we wrap up, man? Make sure you go subscribe to me. Make sure you subscribe to Bayern View. Make sure you subscribe to Zero as well. I'm going to put the links in the title. Hold on, let me do that before I wrap up. But yeah, I think Barca want him and might get him. Kudison.
No, because they're getting Ansar. They're getting what's his name, Tar, and they've just signed Araujo. So why would they keep? That would make no sense to me. Maybe they get him because he's Spanish. Well, Dutch, Spanish, dual nationality, whatever.
Yeah, I think he's born in Netherlands, but I don't know why he represents Spain. I don't know. Maybe he's got Spanish ancestry or something. I don't even know, bro. Can't even lie. But yeah, man. Hold on, let me just put at Bayern View at Zero. Oh, fucking hell, that's the wrong thing. See, what, Zero had 2 channels? Never mind.
No, I don't believe so.
Never mind. Yeah, it's glitched, bro. But yeah, I'm wrapping this up, man. Big up to everyone in the chat. Big up to Ansa. Big up to Asil. Big up to Nors. Big up to Phil. Big up to who else, man? Who else just typed in the chat, bro? God, this has gone on for ages. Big up to Zir. Big up to you for coming on as well. Big up to Kurt. Big up to Playlist. Big up to Harvey. Big up to Melon. Big up to Gary as well. I will be live tomorrow, people. I want to say it'll be about 8 o'clock. With Ahmed, the United fan. You know, the one that goes on Hassam's channel. Yeah. Mm-hmm. People are saying he looks like Fellaini. Someone said he looks like Fellaini and that. Yeah, that guy. Yeah. And we're doing a challenge, right? We're doing a challenge, right? You're gonna have 300 million to fix Man United, yeah. And we're gonna see who builds the best squad. So make sure you tune in for that because it's gonna be a lit show, bruv. Yeah, because we need people in there to tell me who's got the best squad because we're gonna build the best squad. And you know I'm the best. Yeah, I'm my ball knowledge is top notch, bruv. Yeah, so I'll build the best. I'll build the best one. Trust me. With 300 million, yeah, 100%. Do you know what I'm saying? But big up, man. Big up for coming on, bro. What you got coming up?
Not a lot, man. I might do a show later with Gio, depending on if he gets back in time. I don't know what time he's coming back. But other than that, just I'll watch England tomorrow. Probably going to be another boring ass game.
Yeah, well, that's too short, isn't it?
Yeah, tell me about it. So, yeah, not a lot, man. To be honest.
Just before we wrap up, this guy says he doesn't want Tar. He wants him to go to Bayern. Would you reckon?
You're getting him, bro. We've already rejected him, so you're getting him.
What,
and
he shit?
He used to be under Flick in Germany national team. So, unfortunately, mate, you're gonna have to swallow that pill, G.
He's gonna have to hold it. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, pause. But big up, man. Big up to everyone in the chat. As I say, man, wrote to 500 subs, man. Need to try and get to that ASAP. And bless up. I'm wrapping up, man. I'm out. Bosh.
Peace.